Alright, guys, I'm gonna do some pad see ew. Okay, it's gonna be at nighttime, so it's gonna be very hard to talk to people, especially my cameras in reverse. So hopefully, you guys can hear me and I can hear you guys. I already have everything prepped. So this is vegetable, your choice of vegetable, Napa cabbage and Chinese cabbage. I don't know, it's up to you, right? This is the fresh noodle. Like I say, I already marinate with some dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, some chicken bouillon, black pepper, white pepper, all the seasoning. And today the protein going to be shrimps. Okay, I went ahead and just to cut everything short. I'm gonna put some. Go ahead and put my mild minced garlics in there. We don't need to stir fry the noodle because we already season it. Okay. But what we're going to do is protein first. You want the if you do pork, meat, pork belly is the best. Okay, beef. You wanna cook the protein first, right? Get the aroma going. So I'm gonna do some shrimp first. Just seasoning. There you go. All right, guys. Pad see ew stir fry noodle with soy sauce. See ew with soy sauce, right? Okay. This is good. Because if you wait until this thing cooks, you're gonna overcook it. Okay, I'm gonna look at Chinese Napa cabbage. I'm gonna put the stock first, right? Because it takes a long time to cook. So if you use like a Chinese cabbage or whatever, you wanna blanch that first. Hello, my people. Okay. At this time, you can start to seasoning it, okay? Basic, same freaking old Chinese kitchen, right? So this is oyster sauce. Normally about tablespoon is be good, right? And this is mushroom soy sauce. I don't have about teaspoon. I don't have light soy sauce. Low sodium light soy sauce is better. Put some stir fry. Okay, it's very hard for me to do a demo because it's not in the restaurant environment and the stove is like, you know, it's very not in my paw. I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar because I don't use MSG, so I use a little bit of sugar, but not much. If you want a sweet for white people, right? You want to use more. So I'm using about a little bit less than teaspoon. And now the rest of the vegetable. It would be faster if you blanch your vegetable. This is just tomato. So give some stir fry. Okay. We're gonna wait in this thing to half cook. Then we'll add the noodles. Okay. Yeah, you might have to cover it and then talk to you guys. Cut the stove, see? Just like that. How you guys everything's going? No, I'm not India. I'm the freaking Asian guy. I'm Laotian. Lao, you know, king of the hell, Khan. All right. I don't know. Okay, let me cover this thing. I'm trying to be funny, and then this thing just, guy. This is where I could talk about the ingredient that go in there. If you guys don't have this thing, here is the ingredient, right? This oyster sauce. They have many different brands of oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is oyster sauce, right? It doesn't mean the expensive one is the better one, but you want to get the trust brand one, okay? Fish sauce. I don't have light soy sauce, so I'm using a mushroom. It's almost the same. Mushroom soy sauce is vegetarian, so if you're gonna do this dish in vegetarian, that's what you want to use, mushroom soy sauce, okay? You definitely want to have sesame oil, okay? Your favorite dog soy sauce. And there's a black pepper. Let me open it up, okay? And white pepper. Thai brand, I prefer Thai brand if you can get it. And of course, if you want spicy, that's what you want to add. Or you can crush it like homemade. Okay? What else? Salt. What else? That's pretty basic when you do a pad see ew, stir fry noodle. Show us the MSG. No, I cannot show you MSG. That's why I'm using sugar. I have a gout. I cannot eat MSG much. Everything that I show you already have MSG. Come on, y'all. Okay, this thing is because the vegetable is producing water, liquid, so it become like that. See, it's gonna happen like that. Okay, so I'm gonna try to drain it. I'm gonna get a bowl and drain it, and we'll put it at the end. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm not going away. Just getting a bowl because I don't want to overcook my shrimps. This is why it's best when you guys blanch your vegetable. Okay, because the reason I want to get this thing dry is we're gonna start putting noodles in, and I don't want to be all soggy, right? So at this moment, okay, what I did, see, it's still. It's not gonna come out. So keep all your vegetable and your protein to the side to create a heat on the center. And we're gonna go ahead and dump our. Okay, some people put eggs before the noodle. It's all up to you, but because I have a liquid, there's no way I can stir fry the egg. So I put it on nuts. Okay, I'm gonna do like that, and then the reason I see I put noodle first is the noodle gonna absorb all the liquid. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Where's my egg? Okay, well, I know I took my eggs out. Okay. I think two eggs should be enough. If you want more, you can put more, y'all. Okay. พูดภาษาไม่รู้เรื่อง พูดภาษาไม่รู้เรื่อง Okay. Eggs. Scramble it. Maybe because of the amount of noodle, I'm gonna put 3. You know, give or take, right? That's how we do. Look at Asian people, man. Everything's eyeball. Okay. Like so, guys. And then fold it. I don't know. It's called stir fry, right? See? And then the broth going back. Okay. At this point, here is my. At this point, it should be good already. Okay. When you cook at home, it's always gonna look like this, okay? Because we don't use lots of oil. It's not gonna look shiny. It's not gonna look so dark because I'm trying to avoid to use a lot of dark soy sauce. I'm trying to over seasoning it, especially MSG. Okay. I don't know why people always want me to add MSG, guys. God. Okay. And now splash up. Okay, don't put too much. A little bit more of okay, not too much. Maybe a teaspoon or so. Okay. Splash the fish sauce. Yep. White pepper. Black pepper. Go in there. What else? This is the kicker. Crushed chili. You want more, you put more. You don't want it, just it's all up to you. Hola. If it's getting sticky, just put a little bit of oil, I guess, you know. I'm trying to minimize oil. This is why she stick. Guys, at least my walk in the shopping cart, I try many different kinds, even non-sticking. They're all the same if you don't use oil, okay? So, I guess I put too much egg and I have liquid in there and look salty. Oh wow. Wait, who wanna contact me? For what? No, I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I'm looking for a sugar mama. Don't contact me. Unless you want to sponsor me, okay? Look really smooshy because my vegetable that I use, I don't branch it. Because I don't want to take too much time do live with you guys, okay? So that's why, oh, flying tomato. Let's taste. I'll let you know whether it's good or not. How can I get my fork? So I'm gonna using a spoon here. Taste test. Can I lie to you if it doesn't taste good? No. Okay. Notice I don't use I don't use salt. At this point, it's gonna be very hard to use salt because start to mix them. That's it, guys. It looks mushy because again, the mushy come from my vegetable. See, the liquid. And then the way I put my noodle before the egg, it's best that you do noodle last. Okay. It's called pad see ew, right? And then your flavor. Wow. Optional. Turn up the heat. Okay. What's in what? You might have to go and watch it because I can't show you what's all I already put. I already did put in there, see? And it's kind of my fault, right? Because I didn't schedule this live. I wasn't known, but the ladies of the house didn't tell me that, hey, you know. Next time I do a better job by scheduling what I'm going to do, so. But here we go. Pad see ew, the freaking Asians guys way. Of course, look a little bit mushy, but the taste still there. Okay, so I'm gonna use my own plate for the noodle so I could taste for you guys. Yep. Okay. All right. There we go. See? Honestly, the flavors in there, the only thing that I would say off from this stir fry that here is the texture. I use the fresh homemade noodle. I couldn't show you because I put everything in the freezer already. And because the noodle is mushy. And again, the noodle is mushy because the liquid from the vegetable. So if you're going to do your branch your vegetable, when you're doing your protein, do your noodle, okay, and then throw the vegetable, and then of course you need a little of oil so it doesn't stick to your pot and pan. Okay, I'm going. But let me recap, okay? The ingredient that go in here, your choice of protein, your choice of vegetable, right? You can use Napa cabbage, you can use cabbage, you can use Chinese broccoli, however you want to use. Okay, your flavor, you can use multiple flavor of vegetable. Okay, tomato, garlic for your stir fry. If you can get a fresh homemade noodle, that's you even better, right? If you can get it, you can use any dry noodle, just soak it. Okay, of course the fresh one gonna better. And you need sugar. Okay, you need dark soy sauce. You need oyster sauce. You need sesame oil. You need white pepper. You need crushed chili, optional, I guess, you know. Fish sauce, optional. If you don't use fish sauce, you need salt. Light soy sauce. This I use mushroom. I don't have light soy sauce. Black pepper. Eggs. Your choice of I don't know how many eggs. Okay. That's pretty much it, guys. So time to, and then the way you're doing is you deep fry and you stir fry your protein first. Okay. Get that things halfway cooked, and then you throw your vegetable. When your vegetable, if you branch your vegetable, then you just throw in the vegetable and then you scramble your eggs so it doesn't look mushy like this, okay? Or like this. And throw your noodles, mix it, you're done. And just like here, we come into a wrap. So next time I do a better job, I will inform you guys before I do this kind of stuff, so everybody on the same page, and you know, people don't ask me like 10 times what's in ingredient. And no, I'm not gonna put MSG on there because I cannot do MSG. So, and maybe I do a daytime, you can see my face better. You doing outside like that, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. And all the ingredient I try to put on my shopping cart for you so that you have an idea. You can buy it from there, or you can buy from TikTok, or go to Amazon. I have a link. Go to there as well. You know, I don't know. People even use it. I get like people buy like hundreds of items. I only get $2 commission. So I don't know, everything you guys buy, I may or may not get commissions. But you can get all this ingredient that I show to you guys. I can really show to you guys. So at the local store. Anyway, wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Okay. And here is, for those who guys, this is all the ingredients, eh? For my YouTube fella. And then the close up. This is the close up. Again, it look mushy because my vegetable produce lots of water. And I throw shrimps in there, and my shrimp gonna overcook. If the shrimp curl any more than this, it's gonna be so tough. Okay, so I try to avoid the shrimp overcooks. Okay, so hopefully you guys got some idea, and you can learn how to make pad see ew. Okay, I cannot get you the what you call a fresh noodle because I cannot ship it to you like that, guy. You have to find your local store. Oh, I don't know. Yep. That would be next time we just do branch or get your pre-cook of the vegetable first. But anyway, y'all, it's time to eat my dinners. I hope it give you some idea. Again, if you want this thing to look like at the restaurants, put a lots of oil so it doesn't stick to the pots and pan when you stir fry. That's the key, right? Oil. And here I am. I'm trying to be, I don't know, be healthy, kind of, So as less oil as possible and less ingredient as possible. If you want this thing to look darker like a restaurant, the key ingredient, dark soy sauce. Okay. But other than that, I think we can live with this, right? Yellow, not dark, not shiny, but still tastes good. Okay. And honestly, this one tastes a little mushy because the water liquids in the vegetable. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Next time I will do a better job, inform everybody when I'm gonna do live and what dish I'm gonna make, so you guys can tune in and you guys can catch me when I throw all the seasoning in, all the ingredient, how I prep like that. But don't forget to subscribe and follow me, okay? I need your help. If you guys wanna buy my hat, they're available. Okay, bye bye. Have a good night, y'all.